on the same thing, like kind of when we did Knuckles, I've always got like visions of how to do things with like a little bit. So I'm always like, okay, we can all the extra footage, like we can pull all the extra footage out and make a music video. I think that's what I was telling you. I was like, we can, any footage that hits the floor, we can make a music video. Me and Urge rapped on it.
Yeah.
What do you think about doing like stuff like that, using actual just leftover stuff, or maybe like recreating something out of the footage that's not going to be used, or even footage that is going to be used?
No, it's great to have a music video. Yeah. If you don't, it's like a trailer or something. Right. So I was glad we were able to do that. And shout out Urge again. I mean, that guy, we talked about it. I don't know how. I mean, that's like the hardest working dude I know. He'll do double shifts, dude, and then go do his thing. And even when we were doing Knuckles, he was busy as hell.
Getting off work, coming straight to Knuckles, whatever.
And so, yeah, he inspires me for sure. I know we've talked to him about it. But, yeah, no, man, that was great to do the music video, because that's just another piece of content that you can have. Somebody may come across that just a music video and say, oh, what is this, And
so Knuckles, even though it was a guilty pleasure, because it was something that me and the crew put together way back, whatever, that we used to talk about. Yeah. But it was also kind of a guilty pleasure, because I kind of wanted to use that as like, okay, how can we do a soundtrack as well as a movie? Like, it was kind of like my little pet project to see what we can pull, like trailer. Right. We did a trailer with all the characters, kind of with their names and everything. So it's kind of like, this is kind of a first, not say a full movie, whatever, but it's kind of a full movie from poster, soundtrack, film as well, the whatever. So how do you think, I guess, when producing a film, do you think that is, I guess, a key or benefit, or do you think the more you have, the better? Maybe you should just focus on the film. Or I guess, what do you think is, I guess, a strategy for something like that?
I always just focus on the film.
Always focus. Yeah, yours is focus on the film.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think so. And then, because I know that we're gonna get a good trailer out of it,
right?
If we do this at least somewhat right, you know what I mean? So, no, I think the film is to me the most important part, and then everything else after that you can branch out. You can always do a music video. You got to recreate a scene or whatever.
Right.
There's plenty to pull from.
That's true. I think even because that's one of the first times me and Urge rammed together, and that was one of my favorite songs we did with it. I was like,
yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, I like that song. I was like, oh man, actually made me and Urge write some more together. I was like, hey man, we do all right together,
Yeah, so, for sure. And I love doing trailers too, so that helps.
Yeah. What do you think is the benefit for the trailer, as far as if you're putting the trailer together? Why is the trailer so important to a film, especially a short film?
Because people will see it and potentially be like, okay, the cliffhanger on this is pretty good. Let me check it out at least. Let me check it out. It's a way of promo. It's like a commercial. Right. So if they don't want to watch the film, if they see that, I'm like, okay, maybe I will. Plus, I like the statements trailers make. So.
Yeah, cool. I think trailers, like I said, not only is it just like a commercial type of deal, but I think the trailer is, it's a good way to build awareness on whatever. Like, even when I watch movies or whatever, like a trailer might come on, I might see it, and I'm not,
right.
I'm not whatever. Like, I got to go watch the Barbie movie, right? My daughter's a big Barbie, whatever, so we're going to go see the Barbie movie, whatever. But the trailer kind of made me laugh a little bit. It's like, we'll have a good time.
Check it out.
Yeah, go check it out, see what it is. But I do think the trailer will kind of make me, I've seen trailers, like I remember back in the day, White Man Can't Jump with Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. I remember when I saw that trailer for the first time, had to see the movie, right? I gotta go, right, whatever. So I do think you're right. Like, it makes me want to go see the movie. What was the sound like recording Knuckles?
The sound was terrible, because at Urges and even here, just cars driving by.
That's right.
So I didn't even expect to use any of it. That was so. Did we use the stuff with Ed? Did we use that actual sound? I don't remember if we. I think we did, because we got good sound inside the room.
Inside the room, and we used Ed's voice, I think, off the sound for the intro of the song.
Yeah. So outside of that, everything outside sucked.
So what did you think of Ed's guidance on that? Because there's a part where Ed is, he's going in on, I think, Knuckles. Mm-hmm. But before that, I don't know if you saw it, but he's actually talking to him like, yo, I'm going to be going in on you, blah, 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 but I don't want you to take it personal. Yeah. Like, what did you think, even Ed, because he kind of took like a lead role in making sure that everybody, whatever. What do you think about that?
No, that's great. I'm glad he did that. Ed is magnificent, a magnificent actor.
Absolutely.
So once I saw that, because we worked with him before, obviously, I'm like, whatever, have at it.
Yeah, and he really did take like the lead. Like, he's really talking to Urge, like, hey, I'm gonna blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Such and such and such. He's talking to hey, you know, I'm going to be pointing, I'm going to be really doing whatever, but it's not personal to you, whatever. And I thought that really
it's dope.
Because he's really going in the video. You see him. He's not, you know, he's really getting whatever stuff.
No, I don't take that personal at all. Do your thing. I mean, Ed would pull me to the side and hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And
right.
Appreciate it, you know. Yeah.
I think
you know.
Yeah, I think the film comes out a lot better when people really care about the film. Like for me, I don't really care about anything as long as the film comes out great, the finished project, and everybody's happy with it, whatever. So I think when everybody's invested,
right?
Like I think we were talking about Under the Underground on a previous video. There's one point where everybody's kind of hovering around, and we're just bouncing, boom, 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 boom. I think Knuckles, we kind of had an idea of what it was already, but I just like when everybody, like I said, Dallas jumps in. No, I'm willing to get wet in the pool.
Yeah,
you know,
that was dope.
You know, I think Vince said, "Hey, you know, I know a girl that I could bring in that we can take video shoots, so it doesn't look like I'm just coming in, whatever. It's like I'm working type of deal. Like I think when people jump in, and bring that in, I think that really adds element to it.
Hell
so, any final thoughts and questions on Knuckles? Just the overall experience.
No, that was a fun, solid shoot. Glad we did it, and it's complete. So
man, I gotta appreciate you for bringing Knuckles to life. Like I said, this was a whole crew thing that I tell the buddies, they all know about it. But you gave Knuckles a whole, like an urban legend that we created, gave it. So we appreciate that. So everybody, if you guys want to check out that Knuckles film, just go ahead and check it out. We have the description down below. Just know that every download, every view of that, all the money goes back so we can create that in full, make a full movie feature out of it. I think it's a super fun film. Shout out to my guy, Michael R. Santana, for just directing and giving us vision on that. And everybody that was involved with the Knuckles process. And appreciate you guys for watching this, all right?
Thank you, man.
I appreciate it.
See you soon.
See you.
I'm the man they call when the bosses can't sleep. It's time to put in work, crack the cards between my fingers, grab my boots and lace up my feet. Need my peace, now we on these streets. To be honest, I'm sick of the constant beat downs. Heard my name ring clear in these towns. Not a clown when you see me coming around. No longer here for the excuses. You know why I'm here. Get these hands, handing money my mans, then I dip in the whip. Back in the itinerary, I got vacation coming. I'm thinking of Sunday, 26th of January. See the shadow of the big boss walking out. I show up when there's nothing left to talk about. Question, no state